This is the story of the Legend of Spyro, the Dragonson Chronicles, the Relics of Mordor, and I am Aladdin Dragonson, the Purple Dragon Prince of Skyrim. You can read along with me with the story. You know when it's time to turn the page when you hear the sword unseat like this. Alright, let's begin now. Long ago there was a faraway land called Middle-earth. Its beautiful forests and mountains were inhabited by good folk like elves, dwarves, brave men, wizards, and wandering travelers like myself. But evil has spread rapidly across the land, brought gloom and despair. The sky had darkened, the forests became black, and hosts of horrible creatures called orcs began to appear. The cause of all of this was a wicked warlord named Sauron, whose power came from an evil, powerful ring. But the ring had fallen into the hands of the good folk of Middle-earth. There was just one hope. The ring had to be destroyed in the fires of Mount Doom in the land of Mordor, where it had been made. But who had been hero enough to carry this ring on this dangerous journey? An army? A king? Why, no hero at all, but the most legendary of them all, Spyro the Dragon, my younger sibling. Purple dragons were born for once every 10 generations, and they are legendary as well. Spyro and his companion Cynder defeated the Dark Master Malefor and saved the world from its destruction. But Spyro is a ring bearer now, with a dangerous job to do. Spyro, myself, and our dragon companions Urkard, Cynder, and Agitos had many adventures, but Urkard and Agitos were separated from me and Spyro during our adventure, and for Cynder, she was knocked out during our fight with Malefor. Urkard went to Minas Tirith along with Colin and Eleven, and Agitos was far away along with Clayton and Hadvar and King Theodore of Rohan. But where were Spyro and myself? Do we still have the ring? Spyro had been captured. He was locked away in the dark tower of a gloomy orc fortress, and he had lost the ring of power. But I was still free and searching a way into the fortress. I gritted my teeth. I must save Spyro, no matter how many orcs are inside. Just then, a gleaming object caught my eye. It's the ring! Spyro must have lost it in his fight, and he left Sting behind as well too. As I picked up the ring and the sword, I spied a hole in the wall. There's a hole. I bet I can fit right through. I managed to squeeze through the opening and made it into the fortress. I have to be careful. This place is crawling with orcs. I'll try the tower first. Slowly, I climbed up a winding staircase. All at once, a huge orc appeared. I drew out both swords and charged. The startled orc slipped and toppled into the dungeon below. At the top of the stairs, I found a tiny room, and I flung open the door. Spyro, I found you!
Aladdin, you're amazing, but the journey is over. The ring is gone.
It's not gone. I thought I lost you, so I took it. Only for safekeeping. I give the ring back to Spyro and we head down the stairs, and then the two purple dragons disguised themselves as orcs and snuck out unnoticed. The two purple dragons made into the Vale of Gorgoroth, and it's already nightfall, and we were keeping an eye out for the orcs and ring wraiths. You see any orcs or wraiths, Spyro?
I do not see any orcs or wraiths. We are good.
Let's find a place to sleep so the orcs won't find us. And so we find a small cave in the ground, and I cover the hole with a large flat rock. It was morning, and the two purple dragons woke up from their sleep. They crawled out of the cave, and gazing before their eyes was Mount Doom, the volcano of Mordor. Spyro, look! There's Mount Doom! Something tells me that the end of our quest is in sight.
I believe you are right. When we cast the ring away into the fire, this will all be over.
A long, hard climb lay ahead of the two purple dragons. As they were climbing, the ring around Spyro's neck begins to get heavier and Spyro starts to fall behind.
Oh, I can't go on.
Come on, Spyro. I'll carry you for now. I carry Spyro on my back as we continue climbing up the mountain. The two purple dragons go inside the mountain and they see a bright orange glow right beneath them, and they were standing above a pool of hot, bubbling lava.
I know the only thing left to do now is drop the ring in.
But when Spyro was about to throw the ring into the fire, it started to glow, and so Spyro's eyes turned pure white and his skin color changed from purple to black.
The ring is mine.
And so Spyro snapped the ring off the chain and put it on his finger, and then he vanished. And the next thing that happened, a slimy creature named Gollum appeared out of nowhere and pounced onto Spyro's back. Gollum once owned the ring and now he wants it back, and so he grabs Spyro's hand and bites off his finger that the ring was on. You sick freak! I charged at Gollum with the ancient dagger in my hand, known as the Dagger of Time, and I impaled Gollum in the chest as I lunged at him, and I sent him over the edge. Although I got sent over the edge as well too, but then I held onto the ledge. And so Gollum fell into a fiery magma pool down below and was gone for good, although the ring was sitting on top of the lava. I was still holding on to the ledge, but I started to lose my grip and began to slip. But then Spyro grabs my hand.
Just hang on!
And he pulls me up back to the ledge, and I get up. Back down below, the inscription appeared on the ring as it was still sitting on the lava. And when it was hot enough, it sunk and melted. The quest has ended. The One Ring was no more. And due to the One Ring's destruction, the Tower of Barad-dûr starts to crumble down, and the Eye of Sauron exploded and caused a shockwave. The Dark Lord Sauron was erased from existence forever. The two purple dragons have made it outside, and they are so relieved that the quest is over. Middle-earth has been saved by the two legendary purple dragons.
It's gone.
Yes, Spyro. It's over now. Although their victory didn't last long, Mount Doom started to erupt and the two purple dragons started running down the slope of the mountain. And just then, Urkard and Audritos came to the rescue on a magic carpet and grabbed the two purple dragons and got them on board. And then they were brought to the village where they departed for their journey. Back at the village, the fellowship was reunited, and the best part, Cynder has woken up and she was completely recovered.
Cynder!
Spyro!
The two dragons hug each other. Spyro was filled with tears of joy now that Cynder is alright. And that's the end of the story. I hope you guys liked this read-along. And make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content.